The planets, the sun, the moons of planets are not the only celestial objects in the solar system. The asteroid belt, which separates the orbits of inner planets to that of the outer planets, is also a part of the solar system. The comets, such as the Halley's comet, is also a part of the solar system. The meteors that sometime appear in the night sky like a shooting star are also a part of the solar system. But एक बात बताओ, what are these celestial objects? What are asteroids, comets, and meteors? Well, in this amazing genius video, we will answer these questions head on. In due process, we will learn interesting things about these members of the solar system. तो एक काम करते let us begin our journey with the asteroids. Now, you are familiar with the asteroid belt that separates the inner planets and the outer planets, है ना? This asteroid belt is made by many asteroids coming together to form a ring or a belt like shape. That is why it is called the asteroid belt. Now, if we look at any one of these asteroids through a telescope, we observe that the asteroid has the appearance of a rock which revolves around the sun. Now, these rocks have considerable size, but they are not large enough to be called a planet. Comets are also members of our solar system. They revolve around the sun in a highly elliptical orbit. आपको पता है comets have a long period of revolution. For example, ये जो Halley's comet है, it has a period of revolution of 76 years. Comets are made up of ice and dust. Now, due to their highly elliptical orbit, they come very close to the sun. और जब ये होता है तो the comet appears to have a very bright head and a long tail that follows it. The length of its tail grows in size as it approaches the sun. The tail of a comet is always directed away from the sun. Many comets are known to appear periodically. One such comet is the Halley's comet. A more recent example is the comet Hale-Bopp, which was last seen in the year 1997. Let us now turn our attention to the meteors and meteorites. Sometimes, on a clear night sky, we can see bright streaks of light in the sky. They are commonly known as shooting stars. But एक बात बताओ, are they really stars? नहीं भाई नहीं, they are not stars. Stars do not move. These objects which we see in the night sky are called meteors. A meteor is a small object that enters the Earth's atmosphere at the time it has a very high speed. There is friction between the meteor and the atmosphere, और ये जो friction है, this friction heats up the meteor. The meteor glows and evaporates quickly. This is the reason why the bright streaks last for a very short time. Some meteors are large in size and so they can reach Earth's surface before they heat up and evaporate completely. The body that reaches the Earth's surface is called a meteorite. There are other members of the solar system which aren't natural. These members are कौन से? They are human made and they are called as artificial satellites. Artificial satellites are human made and are launched from Earth. The main purpose of these satellites is to study other celestial objects in the solar system. For example, ये जो Mars orbiter mission of Mangalyaan is actually an Indian artificial satellite that orbits Mars. It sends us detailed information about Mars, its climate, and so on. Artificial satellites have many practical applications, such as forecasting weather, transmitting television and radio signals. So now that you have some understanding of various members of the solar system, आप इस सवाल का जवाब देने की कोशिश तो करो. The asteroid belt in the solar system is found between the planets dash and dash. The asteroid belt, as you know, divides the inner planets from the outer planets. Therefore, this belt is found between Mars and Jupiter. So now that you are equipped with the knowledge of asteroids, meteors, comets, and artificial satellites, observe the night sky with a telescope and see if you can spot some of them. Hmm? Until next time, this is me saying have fun, keep studying, and of course, genius से पढ़ो and genius बनो. जीनियस ऐप को अभी डाउनलोड करें, लिंक नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में.